It's finally here! The lens I've been waiting for the past 3 years. In today's video, I'm taking the TTArtisan 35mm f1.8 Mark II for an amazing day of photography. Clocking in for the day. It is 7 o'clock, or 7:03, and we are on our way to the first location. Back in March of 2022, I picked up my first 35mm prime lens for the Nikon Z50. And ever since then, I've been searching for its replacement. Oh boy, there's a lot of people here already. Backing up. Alright, let's go quick because the sun has risen. This 35mm lens from TTArtisan is perfect because it is designed for an APS-C sensor, which I have. And with that 1.5 times crop, this little beauty turns into the Z50's nifty 50. For $130 US, you're getting an autofocus lens that is all metal construction, and it feels really nice in the hand. I gotta say that, like, it does. So on paper, this is a perfect lens for me. But of course, there's no such thing as perfect, so I'm going to share a few things that I found that weren't so great. A jam-packed day of photography ahead of me, so sit down, buckle up, and enjoy the ride. Oh, it's freezing out there. I figured I would just do a voice recording in the car after every location. The lens coating does not really eliminate flares very well. Of course, the first thing I shoot with it is directly into the sun, and you can kind of see the lens flare performance. That's one of the biggest downsides of this lens from what I've heard. Those were honestly the first pictures I've taken with the lens, so I'm kind of learning as I go. I think we're almost there. I haven't been to this place in 7 years. A little bit of a hike. A little bit, like maybe 500 meters, 600 meters. Not crazy far, but it is honestly probably going to be the furthest I'll be from the car all day. Okay. Flaring is an issue, unfortunately. So, for best results, I would say do not shoot into the light. As the day went on, I actually started to learn how to use the lens flare to my advantage, and I think it actually helped a few of the photos coming up. I just like the way the light's hitting the trees here.
The height.
Yeah, the height is nice, but I like how it's kind of hitting the sides of the trees, and then you get the dark and the light. When doing some location scouting for this video, I learned that this is actually Vancouver's most photographed location, but you know what? I didn't care. I wanted to do it anyway. And it ended up being surprisingly quiet for such a sunny Saturday morning. making my way down to the whole reason that I came to this location, and it's this eastern, looking to the west view of the lighthouse.
Nice. Yeah, I wanted to get far enough back to get that rock on the far left out in the middle of nowhere. I found a nice little reflection right here. Something like that. But on the 35 on the Nikon, it's a little bit too tight in landscape, so I have to go portrait. As much as I'd like to stay and keep perfecting the composition, don't have time to hang out here all day. Oh my gosh, these rocks are so slippery. Oh, ow. Ooh, that hurt. Oh, that hurt.
As much as that sucked, I think it actually might have knocked a little bit of sense into me, because what followed is my first photo shot at f1.8.
That hurt a lot.
Oh, guys, I gotta get up these rocks without falling, and I gotta get back to the car. I gotta get out of here.
Okay, no parking ticket. That's good. Okay. Whew, time for a little break. I'm just gonna ice it a little bit, and then we'll keep going.
Let's go. Next spot, we're going into the city. Going into North Vancouver. A little bit more of a cityscape, city scene. I think that last stop was about an hour. It's okay, we're not behind schedule. We're right on schedule. We're perfectly on schedule. There is no schedule. It's fine. We're good. I am not sure that train could move any slower. Oh shit. Oh my god, it stopped. I want to park right there in that building. But this train is not moving. While I wait for the train that never ends, let's teleport ourselves to the next day, and actually the first time that my son Owen went fishing.
There you go.
The video clips were shot at f/16 because I did not have an ND filter, but the portraits here were shot at f1.8. And after a successful fishing trip, it was time for a little treat. All right, let's get back to the original day.
Okay, good enough. Take the lens cap off, that would help. It's so cool.
news is the wrist feels okay. And the other good news is it warmed up quite a bit. Let's see what's up there. A little bit more video on the Z50 here, again at f/16 because it's way too bright, but you know what, it was kind of working for me. And I was also shooting a lot on this day in the graphite picture profile on the Z50, so it was actually baked into the video clip here. That's why it's black and white. So far I'm really enjoying this focal length. I can get the wides, the landscapes, and I can get the detail tighter shots. What you probably don't know watching this video is that this was the first sunny day in quite some time, so it was just nice to be out walking around, kind of enjoying, you know, just having sun on my body and my face. Just enjoying, you know, soaking in the vitamin D. You also can't hear how much my stomach is rumbling right now. I ate breakfast a few hours ago, but it was not enough, I'll tell you that much. I think that was a worthwhile stop. My go-to Tim Hortons donut is a Canadian maple, and they didn't have one, so I had to go with the Boston cream. Drink order was, or is, a vanilla latte. I'm not a coffee drinker, at all, but I needed something. All right, TTArtisan thoughts. Autofocus is definitely my biggest gripe right now. It's mainly because of the hunting. It's gotta be a firmware thing. We're going to Burnaby. Right now we're in North Vancouver. We're headed across the bridge to Burnaby, up to Burnaby Mountain to be specific. We are making the briefest of pit stops here. It's a really nice place. I don't know if the light's right. Let's go find out. I love this bumper sticker. Hold on, gotta turn you around so you can see it. Because of the time of day, I think this is gonna be a black and white kind of photo. Alright, let's see if we can find something here. All right, let's go all the way to the top of the mountain now, up to the university. It's nice to be a tourist in your own backyard. Like, I've lived here my whole life, and I've been to these places a few times, at least, some of these places, and but it's nice to it's nice to look at them again with fresh eyes, and sometimes you see things you weren't looking for the first couple times. It's open. I'm super glad that I made my way up to SFU Burnaby, because these were some of my favorite photos from the entire day. Just being able to get very minimal with the compositions and focus on maybe one subject, it was just so nice, so nice. It's frozen. I've had this one battery in the entire time, and it went down to 1 bar finally, and now it's back up to 2. All right, let's go. I think you can see what I'm seeing. It's that little pocket of light, kind of geometrically shaped down there. See someone to walk through. I must have waited here a good 20 minutes waiting for anyone to walk through that pocket of light, and eventually I got something I was really happy with. Yeah, that's kind of nice too, actually. Car. Oh, yes, energy levels have dropped significantly. That Boston cream donut is gone. It's all but gone. But spirits are high. I have got some amazing photos today. Man, it has been so nice just to be out today, doing things, walking, seeing the sights. For a couple of years now, I've been using the Nikkor Z version of the 35mm. That's a 1.8 as well. It's a full frame lens, and it costs as much as the Z50 does. You save about $800 with this TTArtisan lens, And this one is a lot slimmer, a lot lighter. It's nice in the hand, like it's super light. It fits the size of the Z50 a lot better. That's what I find. Gearing up for the last leg of this video, I have exactly 30 minutes left before I have to get back in the car and head home. So I gotta make it count. The bridge behind the orange one is the new bridge going in. So this is kind of almost like historical documentation here. Creative juices are so far gone that I'm literally taking a picture of a wall. But you know what? My time is up. It's 3:30. I gotta get home. 4 o'clock at the latest. That's it, guys. All right, I'm out. Thanks so much for being part of this video. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.